Stop flirting. With what? The tree? I'm kidding, y'all. FPV Preach. I got a bag of goodies. I got the bag of goodies, like Nacho Libre. Look, okay, so I was telling Serge Hovers recently what happened. There was a traffic stop, and they were like raping everybody's stuff. The cops in a, I don't know exactly what they're looking for, but they grabbed my trusty Fat Sharks. I love these more than the freaking the darn freaking son of a gun. From the Orcas, which are quadruple the price, and they do the same thing, man. It don't make no sense. Anyways, I love these things, man. I can't get enough of them. I think even people who's doing FPV for years like me, and y'all know Mr. Still flies analog. It just makes more sense. Analog's looking way better than it did 8 years ago. It's insane. Look, I got the traditional triple blades that come with is that a spider? Oh, is there a spider on there? Oh my gosh. No, it's a Lone Star Talk. Tucky. Alright, so I got a bag of goodies and the bleed eye camera and I didn't even bring anything except for this thing. This thing's crazy, man. Oh, it's good. It's not really a Meteor 75 Pro, but it looks like one, man. I cut the top out of it. It is an interesting way to do it. It ain't just like, it ain't for lightweight. It's protected because I be doing some real risky stuff. This thing, which y'all probably seen some of the videos. But I don't even run triple blades. I'm running triple blades today because I was planning on doing some real weird cornering, kind of crazy freestyle that'll blow your mind. And Rotor Riot sent me a packet of these, brand new. I peeled it up right there because I took a look at it. But these are those things I did the video on. I did the video on it. Mo FPV reacted immediately. And I kind of retract what I said about it. Now, these 1002s, 24,000 kV, are 100% more reactive and faster and a slightly longer flight time than the GEP RC, the speed times 2. They're 25,000 kV. These are 24, but you can't tell. These are Hypertrain, the same people that made the darn Babito that Rotor Riot. I guess Rotor Riot, exclusively deals with Hypertrain. But yeah, I got a bag of just stuff, and there's them darn GEP speed time 2 motors. I don't even like them. Like, once I use these, you'd think that because that they're like what 1,000 more kV than other that they would be. They're not. These Hypertrain times are better. They're just better. I don't know. I have no idea. You can't always go off of the kV rating on stuff. Sometimes you just got to build it. Build it and they'll come, or come first and then build it or whatever. But I brought a brand new pack of lava, which I started to think these things were never going to come back. But I tell you, I've had so many different brands of batteries. I'm sure if you guys go through my videos, or if you're any of my main people, you would already know what I'm talking about, because you've seen the videos of all the hundreds of different combinations. I literally think it was at least 80 different combinations over the past 3 years. And I was really hoping that they would make them into some sort of binding fly or something. Not for me to make money, just so people could, that don't build them would get to enjoy it. But man, I tell you what. But yeah, I like those. I got the Bumblebee new controller, and I have to I have to disagree with Squatting Quads when he said that the Bumblebee is the new beginner, brand new kind of deal. I have to disagree. I don't think the screen is better on the Bumblebee, and I don't think anything like that. And most of the pro pilots I know, you know, I don't even carry around that damn excuse my language, that dang fuse box. It weighs like 8 pounds, and I can't carry that thing around my neck. And this thing does just as good. And I got a specific setup here. I use, and you know, I got a bunch of the CNC nano gimbals, and I tell you that when the detail of tuning, I ended up using my throttle and yaw and keeping that stock one over here, and it created, you know, I loosened this one up a lot, you know, but you know, it took me, it took me weeks. If you don't believe me, you can ask Slacker. I spent just weeks and weeks and weeks figuring out how to tune it, and it turned out the best thing for me was a CNC on this side and this one on this side. I don't know, that's just doing real well for a while now. But I got a box full of Weebleed double bladed gem fans, and I got a I've been enjoying these things, the skirt motors, man. They've been great. I got a couple sets of them now. I shout out to Grabowski, man. We really love you guys. I mean, love you, bro. He's a one-man army. But anyways, those look like they're bigger in the camera, but that's 31 millimeter gem fan. What do they call them? I think they're 1210. Anyways, but I hadn't been able to do much lately content because of going through the cervical rheumatory. I can't pronounce it. It's a pinched nerve in my bottom of my neck, and it's been tough, man. I'm just now, and it's been 25 days, I'm just now getting to where I can even get on the simulator. But tonight I'm going to go live in about 2 hours, and I'm going to build something. 2S, I think. Well, I got a 1S and a 2S build. It's been sitting there just waiting on me. And, you know, I haven't really talked about anything like this to the groups, you know, or anything. But I hit up Surge Hovers to let him know a few things that happened. I can't fly far because the cops broke my good antenna. And thank goodness I didn't have any of the, like the darn orcas. I didn't have anything in for my bare minimum stuff. It seems to, I just like it better, or either I'm just afraid to break out the stuff that you know, that I spent more money on, terrified to break it, you know. And that's the thing about FPV in many different ways, is that, you know, if you're too careful, you know, and too scared to break something, you ain't never going to really learn, and that sucks. But it's true, you know, you got to push boundaries. That's why I tell everybody, you know, speaking of telling everybody, shout out to Ryder FPV, man. I know the good Lord's got you in good hands with Surge Hovers, you know, and everybody chipping in, from Jack's 3D printing to all the names that you guys, I could just sit here and name them. But good hands, man, I'm telling you. But I want to contribute. I got a whole bunch of stuff, and I was going to do a giveaway of just motors. And you know, I think I got 2 sets of Babito, the 29,700 kV 0802s that are they're Hypertrains. And Hypertrain make a specific sound, and it's real specific. I got them on this build, which is it's plug, not direct soldered, and running 450. It's all cut up, super lightweight. Somebody out there, please send me one of those new Air Meteor 75, which is really 80. It's really 80.1 millimeter, I think, or 89.9 millimeter motor post to motor post. True, they're not 75. They're just named Meteor 75 Pro. But this is the Hypertrain 1002 dimes, and you know, just a custom. It's ugly. But like I said before, just like in drag racing, it's usually the ugliest car is the fastest. But anyways, I don't know how much time I got here before they get weird. I'm staying up here. Bought a spot, and this town is a beautiful town, man. It's just gorgeous out here. Right here is maybe not that beautiful, but there's some really beautiful country out here. And if you look over there on top of the hill, you'll see like it's a lot higher up than it looks from the camera. But there's a lot of places around here that have these big houses on the side of mountains and the side of hills, and that's actually a lot higher up than it looks in the camera, you know, but we're far away from that. But I'm about to do some weird flying through all these little pillars right here, and you know, there's not much to fly around right here, but let's get creative. Y'all stay charged up. I'm about to do the recording and then edit it and put it on there, and I'll see y'all. You know I love you guys, and God bless, and stay charged up.